Tonight, we are celebrating Ethan Chaifetz becoming a bar mitzvah. On this Shabbat Bereshit, when we begin the reading of the Torah, Ethan becomes a bar mitzvah. Tonight is our first ever Friday night service that's being live streamed. So, to those who are with us through the live streaming, welcome, and we're happy that you're with us and that we can be with you. So I can only hope that it's actually working since this is our first time. So you know what, after Shabbat, send me a note and let me know if you tuned in and you actually saw, and if you see, then, participate in the service. And the most, one of the, what makes, that was from the microphone that we just put into the bathroom. And tonight we are honoring educators. Today is World Teachers Day, and some say that every day should be World Teachers Day, and I will not argue with that. But today is the day that's been designated, and we are celebrating educators of all types, of all kinds tonight, and that will be apparent during the course of the service. So let's begin, as we do, with a nigun, with a melody.
La 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 la
Did you put a new battery in it? Her mic is dying.
Whose mic is dying?
Hers is.
Oh, well, you can give her a new battery when she's done.
Okay.
Is that
Still moving. Here we go. Let's try it again.
So
here? No. Oh, okay. Do we have a battery over? You left me some batteries over here. Okay, because I just put in a new battery here.
Yeah,
so
your battery.
I'm good.
That's her mic.
Okay. La 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 la.
So just remember because it's live stream, be able to hear you on the internet, even though people could hear you if it's noisy with it. But just be careful when you say stuff.
Like if I. La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Let's turn to page 12, Yedid Nefesh.
La la la. La la בשוכבך ארץ צונך ירוץ עבדך כמו הים ישתחווה אל מול הדורך תרב לו ידידותך מנוף עד סוף בכל טעם לה 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 לה
I'd like to share a little piece that I found that I thought would be especially meaningful for tonight. It's but one paragraph, and this one paragraph goes like this. Back in 1992, George Lucas stood on the world stage at the Oscars and received the Irving G. Thalberg Memorial Award from the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Sciences for Lifetime Achievement. It sits in a glass case near our offices. When I point out the award to visiting educators, they still recall that moment all those years later, or all those years ago, when George thanked his teachers, which they often note today's Oscar winners rarely do. George Lucas said, "All of us who make motion pictures are teachers. Teachers with very loud voices, but we will never match the power of the teacher who is able to whisper in a student's ear." Shir LaAdonai, Shir Chadash, page 24.
שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני, ברכו שמו, פסרו מיום ליום ישועתו, ספרו בגויים כבודו, בכל העמים נפלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני, ומולה מאוד.
Page 38, we continue welcoming Shabbat Lecha Dodi.
Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nikabela.
Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela.
Shamor v'zachor b'tzipor echad, hishmiyonu
elav yuchad, Adonai echad, u'shemo echad, v'shemo l'tiferet v'litila. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela.
Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki v'kor habracha, ve'ushmei kedem nesucha, sofa aseh b'machshavat tchila. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela.
Page 40.
Hitoreri, ki va'orech u'mi'ori, uri
Shir daveri, kivod Adonai alayich nigala. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela. Fourth stanza.
Yamin u'shmol tifrotzi, v'et Adonai taritzi, oyarish v'partzi, v'nismecha v'nagi,
la 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 la. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala,
penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela. Ohev Shalom ateret bala, gam besimchot tzala, toch emunei hasegula, boi chala la la. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat likrat kala, penei Shabbat nikabela.
You can all be seated. I'd like to share a piece written by a educator by the name of Milton Chen that he entitled, "Let Us Now Praise Teachers." Teachers are underappreciated, underpaid, and under a lot of undeserved pressure. Yet they hold the future of our communities and our nation in their hands. Beyond curriculum, technology, or community partnerships, teachers are the single most important factor in a student's learning. They are the spark that ignites a student's learning through communicating their passion for their subjects and touching not just the students' minds, but their hearts as well. Everyone has a story about that one favorite teacher who took an interest in them. You know what? Just remember that one favorite teacher of yours. That one favorite teacher? Maybe you had more than one. So, that one favorite teacher who took an interest in them, told them they were smart, or encouraged them to pursue a subject or a sport. I've always been impressed by how even a single remark from one teacher can influence a student's path. Having warmed both the A and B team benches during an inglorious freshman basketball season, I was casting about for a student activity during the winter of my sophomore year at John Hershey High School near Chicago. My English teacher, Richard Panegas, was the speech coach and encouraged me to try out. I ended up winning 2 state championships in after dinner and extemporaneous speaking, and I still enjoy what most people cite as their greatest fear, even beyond snakes: public speaking. So let's make sure we do more to thank the teachers we had and the teachers our daughters and sons and grandchildren have. Let's resolve to compliment teachers more through a pat on the back, a handshake, a card, and express our appreciation for the important national service they are providing. It's a gift that will keep on giving as they pass on that warmth to their students, and it won't require a federal appropriation or a Board of Education vote. Cantor has a special song for our Friday Night Live in praise of teachers. It's entitled, "You Have Made a Difference."
This song is for those who inspire us today, who always lend a helping hand to show us the way. This song is for those who see their students through the tough times in their lives. For that we say thank you. You have made a difference. You have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one child or adult at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of us as we're as proud of you. This song is for those who heard the silent cries, who stepped in to wipe the tears from their children's eyes. For those who gave us a safe space to grow, a place for us to call our home, forever we will know. You have made a difference. You have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one person at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of us as we're as proud of you. This song is for those who taught us right from wrong, who taught us much more than their craft to help our minds grow strong. This song is for those who guide us through and through, so that we can make a life. For that we say thank you. You have made a difference. You have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one person at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of us as we're as proud of you. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of us as we're as proud of each and every one of you.
Jen and Stu, if you'll join us on the bima to open the Aron Kodesh. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed.
Together, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bidvaro Ma'ariv Aravim B'chokhmah Poteach Sha'arim Uvidvuna Meshane Itim ומחליף את הזמנים ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם ברקיע כרצונו. בורא יום ולילה, כולל אור מפני חושך וחושך מפני אור.
הוא מעביר יום ומביא לילה, הוא מבדיל בין יום ולילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני,
ברוך וברוך שמו,
המעריב הרבי.
אמן. Page 52, Ahavat Olam.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha ahavta, Amecha
ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד.
כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגי יומם ולילה, נגי יומם ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב ישראל. שמע Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol lavacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha. V'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha
ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם ושיתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך
Let's find ourselves on page 57, the third paragraph. We can all join together. Therefore, keep these words of mine in your heart and in your soul. Bind them as a sign upon your arm, and let them be a reminder above your eyes. Teach them to your children, speaking of them when you are at home and when you are away, when you lie down at night and when you rise up in the morning. Write them upon the doorposts of our homes and upon your gates. Thus your days and the days of your children will be multiplied on the land which the Lord promised to your ancestors for as long as the heavens remain over the earth. Let's continue our service for the Shabbat Bereshit, the Shabbat of beginnings, of creation, the birth of humanity. On page 60, Cantor will lead us towards the bottom of the page, Mi Chamocha.
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובני ישראל לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם בי כמוך באלים אדוני בי כמוך
On the following page, help us, O God, to lie down in peace and awaken us to life on the morrow.
Lie, 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 lie. Eloheinu sukat shalomecha, Baruch ata Adonai, Apores sukat shalom, Aleinu v'yal kol amo Yisrael, v'yayedu Shalayim.
Amen. Together with our bar mitzvah with Ethan, the Shamru, page 64.
V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam barit olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam barit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti li'olam, oti li'olam, oti li'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam barit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim v'et ha'aretz v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat la'asot et hashabat ledoratam barit olam. Et Yom Hashvi'i Shavat vayin hafash, Shavat vayin hafash, Shavat vayin hafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et
ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam barit. Ken will lead us into the evening Amidah with the Chatzi Kaddish, page 66.
Yitzkara v'yitzkara Shemei Rabbah,
Amen.
Be'amat yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, Mechayechon uvyomechon, Uvchayedecho Beit Yisrael, Bagala uvizman karev, Ve'imru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevarach, Le'alam ul'almei amayam. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitroma v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'ale v'yithalal shemer kodesha barecho le'elam min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata Daminan be'alma v'imru Amen.
The evening Amidah, recited individually, can be found beginning on page 69, continuing through till the conclusion on page 76. Mashivaruch morid hagashem. Eloheinu avotenu ritzevim duchateinu.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
So we might have exactly the right number of Kiddush cups tonight, but I'm not sure. We might be a little short. So you know what I'm going to do? First, let me invite up kids who are in first grade or not yet in first grade to come up. You guys come up first. Tayden, come on. If you're in first grade, not yet in first grade, come on up. Good. Okay, girls. Ariana, come on. Okay, let's see. So we still have some more left. How about everybody? I think we can only take one. We can't line up three tonight. Yeah, I think we have to save the others for other
Sorry,
kids.
Remy.
Sorry,
You just
I
come
know
next
that
week and you'll have 3.
usually it's 3 for sure, but so okay. How about second grade to fourth grade? Come on up. That's it. Come on, Tayden, come on.
There you go.
Evan, let's go,
Jared.
buddy. Rosalia? Excuse me, Rosalia, you're correct. You are in the Gimel class this year. Right. Okay, 5th grade. It's okay. Okay, anybody holding out on us? 6th grade?
Yeah, there you go, girls.
Okay.
Remy,
Okay.
that one to your sister.
Sophie, here you go. Okay, perfect. We're good? Robin, you okay back there? You're fine? Okay. Almost bat mitzvah. You know, you're like past this. Almost bat mitzvah. Vayechulu, page 80.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות.
Let's all rise for Ethan's chanting of the Shabbat Kiddush. Is this the Bartanora? Okay. Page 90, we can follow.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsha be'ava uvratzon hinhilanu zikaron lama'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehila lemikra kodesh zeher yitziat
Yisrael.
Nirvanu Arta Shatanu Kidashta Nikolamim Shabbat Kosheha Be'ava Uratzon tanu. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Okay.
Kind of seconds.
No, that's all we have, Ethan.
I see a whole bottle.
Oh, we have to save that for tomorrow. So we can all be seated. Ethan, sit down over here. So those of you who are regulars here know that kids often make all kinds of faces after they make Kiddush, which either is that they've never had any wine before, or our wine may be about 1.5 years old since the bottle was first opened. Ethan actually asked for a Bartonoro Moscata. And a new bottle.
Blue bottle.
Oh, well, they're all blue bottles. The Bartonoras are blue bottles. Yeah. Which kind of scares me a little bit, Ethan. But you know, he happens to be one of the Cantor's favorites all time. Cantor's loved working with you. And you can thank the Cantor for making sure that it was Bartonoro Moscata. You can finish the bottle tomorrow, okay? Okay, so a number of you have sent to me a little bit of your educational background as an educator, and I'd like to share those who I received. Some could not make it tonight, but I want to mention them in absentia, and evidently some of these emails have gotten lost in the cloud someplace, so they are out there. And if I don't have your name with a few lines here, then I'm going to ask you to just tell us, well, we know who you are, but what you taught. And we have some guests here tonight, so guests, please, we want to acknowledge and welcome you and honor you as well. Okay, Jeff Bloom, who is with his wife Nancy in California for Linda Springer's son Josh's wedding over the weekend. Jeff teaches at Del Valle University. He's an adjunct professor in the Food Sciences Department. Wendy Krevitz is at Cherry Hill High School District as a speech-language therapist. Dina, do you know Wendy? You're also in Cherry Hill, right? Do you know each other? No? Okay. I guess it's... Okay. When I say your name, and if you're here, if you'll just stand. So Phyllis Bellman taught kindergarten for 22 years. If you just rise, Phyllis, we can all see you. Yeah, and just remain standing until I'm finished with what we have to say about you. Taught kindergarten for 22 years in the school district of Philadelphia. Taught developmentally delayed children at Kencrest Early Intervention Center for 9 years. God bless you. Great. Yeah. Diane Stein. Diane worked in New York State in an intermediate school, grades 4 to 6, as their librarian for 5 years. Then, after moving to Pennsylvania, worked as the high school librarian at the Hatboro Horsham High School for over 30 years, and taught research skills to thousands of students. Okay, so in your honor, for the next 10 seconds, Diane, we're going to be very quiet. Shh. Okay, thanks, Diane. What a career. Michelle Fields, who is sitting in her usual seat, taught preschool for many years, but currently teaches Hebrew school, of course, at Ohev. This is your 12th year here. And also, I'm learning from what you wrote that you teach Aleph in another Hebrew school. I did not know that, Michelle. And you're a substitute teacher at Perlman Jewish Day School. Great. You're terrific. Sandra Rubin, Sandy. A substituted preschool at Old Jerk Road, Temple Beth Am, and various other temples. You're a substitute dental hygiene instructor, degreed from Temple University School of Dental Hygiene. You substitute teach dental hygiene at dental assisting at Harcum College and University of Pennsylvania Dental School. So that's you, Sandy. Okay, Mindy Rockhauer, who is, yeah. Mindy has been a B'nai Mitzvah tutor for 25 years. Started when she was 3 years old. Taught religious school on and off since she was in college, and has been a school counselor for the past 11 years. Where are you a school counselor, Mindy? It's an online cyber school. It's amazing. What's that? Get to work from home, yeah. Okay, Cheryl Tobias, who was here every Friday night, taught 4 years in the Philadelphia school system, 30 years as a substitute in Centennial, K to 12, all subjects, and now is a tutor of Hebrew school right here at your own synagogue, our synagogue, and elementary school. You finished off by writing, "I will be there Friday as usual." Marty Rudolph, our men's club president. I am still an adjunct professor at Community College of Philadelphia, accounting and economics. So Marty, can you explain, what's that? 41 years. So you teach economics. Can you tell us, with such a good lowering of the unemployment rate today, why did the market go down so much? Is there any reason for that? Sell on rumors. Okay, I won't even ask what the rumors are. Okay, Carol Blecker teaches nursing students at the community college level, also teaches patients about their treatment and nursing staff about chemotherapy. God bless you, Carol. That's great. Joe taught in Philadelphia for some 40 years and still continues to substitute in Philadelphia a few days a week. You ain't done yet in your teaching career. Ain't done yet. I think it's you. It's who you are, Joe. That's great. And we can all remember our male elementary school teachers, and I assume they're still few and far between, and really can make a tremendous difference in a young student's life. So, right on. Dina Horowitz, who couldn't be here tonight, is a retired elementary school teacher. Beth Titleman couldn't be here tonight, is a behavior analyst. Diane Pivar has been a college professor for 31 years teaching law. Oh, Diane, I didn't see, that's so funny. I saw Susan and I saw Cheryl sitting next to you. I didn't see you. Yeah, Rachel, it's all your fault, evidently. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, Diane. Diane is also a vice president of the congregation, has been a college professor for 31 years teaching law and criminal justice. Right, great, Diane, thanks. Phyllis Halpern, who is not at the service, is she? Was a teacher for 42 years, teaching students from middle school to high school, college, and adult education, taught business courses from shorthand to typing, computer applications, as well as business management and accounting. Math teachers are known for not being overly verbose and for their succinctness. Eliza Feldman teaches math at Penridge High School, period. No, whatever people wrote. Listen, many of them, I'm not even reading everything they wrote. I had to, just pull some of the stuff out. Okay, anyhow, Fran Silverman, whose husband Roy is here. Why don't you stand in honor of Fran? Closest thing we have to Fran. Taught in the Bristol Township School District for 34 and a half years. First at Delhaz High School and then at Truman High. Taught 9th to 12th grade, 9th to 12th grades, primarily 10th and 11th. And she writes about being an advanced reading teacher, but but Fran was an English teacher in general. Primarily, yeah. Okay, great. Thanks, Roy. Carol Leibowitz, retired kindergarten teacher. These are so amazing, these careers and the number of years you've worked in these careers. It's just so wonderful. 30 years in the Philadelphia school system and the Jewish Y at Red Lion and Jameson Road in Philadelphia. So Len, can you stand up? You know what, stand up also and say what you're going to say so everybody can hear.
I got one more year ahead of Mark. I'll make my 42nd year at community college, teaching human resources, labor relations, and marketing and management. And I'm still doing it. I'm there today. My perpetual career as my management.
Oh, that's great. Can you tell us why the market went down today, Len? In spite of all the good business news. Yeah, right. Okay. Susan. Yeah, Susan Rosinski has been a teacher for the last 19 years, teaching 5 years in the Philadelphia School District, 14 years in Bristol Township School District. And what do you teach, Susan? You teach math. Okay, so we can have a gathering of math teachers, right? You guys can talk numbers. Okay. Danny Shilett is a vice president of synagogue, couldn't be here tonight. But Danny is director of innovation at String Theory Schools. Can you imagine a school having a director of innovation? Is that the coolest thing you ever heard of? You know, Kenna, what would it be like if we had a director of innovation here at Ohev Shalom? Huh? It'd be flipped over. Yeah. So, I guess part of our stuff is trying to be innovative, but to have a director of innovation, and what's that? Yeah, former principal, academic head of school, and leadership coach. Danny is one of the most amazing people ever. Sandy Goldstein and Sharon Goldstein, who Sharon will be here tomorrow morning, as she is every Shabbat morning, and they were both here at Simchat Torah Monday night, but I think that they're with us via the live casting tonight, are both retired teachers. Sharon taught high school English and reading. Sandy taught middle school history and language arts. So folks, if you're with us, we're with you, and God bless you. Laurie Peck has been an elementary special education teacher for over 25 years, spent the last 18 years at the same school in Hamilton Township, New Jersey, presently teaching kindergarten in a general and special education setting. In addition to kindergarten, you've taught 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. The children you've taught are children with autism and learning disabilities. So someone from our Big Kavod committee, Inclusion Big Kavod, wants to talk to you tonight because you are just the person that we're looking to be part of our, I found people that do special ed, it's in their blood, and just want to always find another outlet to express. Yeah. That's it. Okay, Donna Sharp. Donna spent about half of her career, Donna, who was also here for Simchat Torah together with Michael, as a classroom teacher in the primary grades, and the other half of your career providing professional development and collegial coaching in literacy and best practices. Both of these were in the Philadelphia School District and a suburban district. And when you retired, you were not finished teaching. You're currently extending your career by working as a supervisor of literacy coaches in the School District of Philadelphia, hired through the nonprofit organization called Children's Literacy Initiative. And you are a literacy manager. Very cool, Donna. That is great. Michael Marks. Michael, for several years, you've been an instructor at the Delaware Valley University Center for Learning and Retirement. And you teach photography and global affairs. And Michael knows what he talks about in photography, of course, but in global affairs, Michael was in the Defense Department during the Reagan administration. And we're still going to get you to give a talk here about, the present situation of global affairs, Michael. Also, you teach photography workshops privately, and this summer you'll be an instructor at Temple University's lifelong learning program, teaching photography. Yeah. So, Eric and Michelle Kaufman, I got your thing today. It kind of came a little bit circuitously, and then I sent you an email. If you could write back to me before 5 o'clock and tell me what it is and where it is you teach. But I guess you didn't see it. Grading papers, right. So that's what teachers always say. So can you guys stand, Eric? And Eric over here, Eric and Michelle are new members. And Eric, I asked Simchat Torah night if there was anybody who can bench press 250 pounds, because we needed somebody to be able to lift the Torah and then to cross it over like this. And Eric was a champ. You came up, you did it, Eric. And we expect you to be here just about every Shabbat morning now to go Hagba with the Torah. Okay, Michelle, why don't you go first? So it's very interesting, Michelle. You will call her. No. Yeah, no, but it's interesting how you call her Mrs. Stein. It would be very difficult for you to call her Diane, wouldn't it? Never. Okay. Eric, go on. Wow. And a great showing of math teachers. Okay, so now we're going to start. We're going to go. Oh, you know what? Karen, you're here. Wait a second. No, you're here. What did I do? You know what? So I must have had another page, because you are doing. You sent me an email, and you said that your mom is also a teacher, and I wrote back to you and I said, what was mom teaching? And I had it. I don't know where it is here, but so just I'm sorry, Karen. This is Tayden's mother, Karen. Karen Jacobs, Saul and Shelley's daughter. So who grew up here in Ohev Shalom. So tell us your story, Karen.
So I've been teaching in the elementary school district for 18 years. I currently just teach math and science 5th grade at Farrell Elementary this year. My mom and I worked together at Spruance for several years. Then my mom met me out in North Philly. And she's been retired since this guy was born, helping out with him. And she was what they call now a school-based teacher leader for math, and she ran the everyday math program for the entire Philadelphia school district. She was the lead trainer.
Okay, thanks, Karen. My apologies. I'm afraid now that if you aren't on here, there might be a whole page that I'm missing. But Michael, why don't we go on with you? This is Michael Friedman.
Chemistry and physics with the school district for 32 years, and teacher education at Fort University for 7 years.
So this is now Dr. Michael Friedman. When I was at Northeast High School, he was Mr. Friedman. And in 1980, I came back from Israel, and we used to call them in those days a membership tea. And I walked into somebody's family room, and who was sitting there? Mr. Friedman. And I said, how do I do this? This is Mr. Friedman from Northeast High School. So, and you've been a congregant since 1980. Marcia, also in the field of, yeah.
Well, I was first a high school English teacher in the Philadelphia School District. Then I did many years of per diem and long-term.
Maybe just a little bit louder so Renee can hear in the back. Yeah, your teacher's voice, right.
I was a long-term and per diem substitute for many years in many districts locally and back in Philadelphia. And then I worked at Mercer County Community College as an adjunct composition instructor. And then I worked at Rider University as a professional tutor. And now I teach master at Ohev Shalom.
Yes, Marcia is an adjunct professor of canasta, hoping to get tenure. So we had how many math teachers so far? This is a math problem. I think we've had 3 so far, right? No, wait, raise your hand if you were one of the math teachers that spoke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, 4 plus 1 would be, Dina?
I'm Dina Friedman. I teach in Cherry Hill High School East. I'm teaching there for 22 years. I have 9 more to go. I'm going to be actually retired like my parents. And I grew up here, so I'm going to be back tonight.
Grew up here, bat mitzvah here, confirmed here, and married here. All that stuff. Okay, are we missing anybody else on this side? We're good? We're good? We're good? We're good? We're good? What? Cantor!
So I graduated as an elementary school teacher. I didn't actually stay in the field for very long, but shortly after I graduated, 9 months later, I went to cantorial school. But I taught English as a second language to adults and to 3rd and 4th graders, and I did substitute work also in the elementary school.
Didn't you teach Spanish in a Jewish day school or so?
I did. I taught Spanish to kindergarten through 8th grade at a Jewish day school in Massachusetts for 3 years.
Oh, pretty cool. Great. Okay, thanks, Cantor. So let's move on to this side. Educators, just raise your hand. Suzanne. What? You know, you know what? No, Karen's I saw. And you know what? I've been thinking, how do I not have one from Suzanne? I never saw it. And I was afraid that there were some that I just got lost in the mix. You know, my secretarial skills are very limited. So go on. Suzanne is one of the most amazing educators that I know. And if anybody puts their heart and soul 1,000% into what they do and with love, that's you, Suzanne. Lindsay?
So I'm Lindsay Miller.
Maybe stand up, Lindsay.
I did not say my brother was like that. But I started my career as a speech pathologist a long time ago in Philadelphia, in the school district, speech therapy for special needs children. Then went on to be an early intervention specialist and speech and language therapist in Bucks County for our work with 5 programs. And I still feel like I'm learning and teaching every day. So it's wonderful to be working with Suzanne and for our inclusion program as well here. So yeah, very.
Don't try to run out tonight, Laurie. They're going to run out after you. So I am really thrilled that Brenda Kaufman is here, a dear friend for many years, actually from childhood, growing up at Temple Shalom. So, Brenda, can you and tell us about your connections to Ohev Shalom? That's right. I was the Gimel teacher. My classmate from rabbinical school was the Bet teacher. You were the Aleph teacher. My sister was the Sunday school teacher. Yeah. And then and we were at the Delta School in Newtown. But then, and in your secular career, you were. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Great. Then fifth grade. Great. It's so great to have you here. Yeah. Great. Anyone else coming forward over here? Teachers? Anyone? Educators? How about anyone that we missed on this side? David, I was thinking about you. You classify as an educator. Is there anyone else before we come all the way up front with David? Go on, David. You'll be our last one. David, you'll have to speak so that they can hear. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so in honor of all of our educators tonight, this has been like one of the nicest things we have ever done. It just to, all of the teaching that is around us tonight and the careers that you've had and all you've done with so much love, really, God bless all of you, each of you. Kenner has a special song in your honor that comes from a performer, a writer, and in her own way, a wonderful educator, Debbie Friedman.
For our teachers and their students and the students of our students, we ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. And for those who study Torah here and everywhere, may they be blessed with all they need, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen, Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. Thank you, everybody.
Amen. Let's turn to the Elena 118. Ryan, if you'll join us on the Bimah to open the Aron Kodesh, we'll all rise. Let's get the cord over there.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים Kadosh Baruch Hu, Shehu Notei Shamayim v'Yoser Haaretz, U'Moshe Yekaro b'Shamayim Imam, U'Shcheinu Tuzo, U'Shcheinu Tuzo, V'Gorem Meromim, U'Eloheinu Einod, Emen Malkeinu Efes Ulato, Kakatu V'Torato, V'Yadata Hayom, V'Hashevota Elevavecha, Ki Adonai Hu HaElohim, B'Shamayim Imam, V'Al Haaretz, Mitachat Ein Odeinu.
Can all be seated. Page 120.
כי המלכות שלה היא עולמי תמלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד.
Call to mind those whose yurtzites have been observed during the course of this past week and today. We recall the lives and loving memories of Ann Axelman, Robert Berger, Herman Borden, Simon Chaifetz, Menachem Mendel Cooper, Sadie Eckelman, Alexander Eisenberg, Henry Mark Geller, Albert Gerson, Jack Rose, Sabina Halstead, Eva Handelsman, Herman Hoffman, Sarah King, Simon Liss, Daniel Lustig, Murray Podab, Amy Rockhauer, Esther Rhoda, Jack Shacker, Isaac Schwartz, Bessie Snyder, David Solomon, Jack Sutton, Esther Wexler, Evelyn Whitkin, Michael Wolov, and Norman Zankel. May each of their memories continue to be cherished for a loving blessing. We'll find Kaddish Yatom on page 124. If all those who are reciting Kaddish would rise. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabba bi'olma divra chirutei v'yamlich machutei b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach mei ulmaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudsha b'rechu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata ta'amiran bi'olma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shmaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. May God who ordains harmony in the heavens grant peace and comfort, healing unto all those who mourn and remember amongst all mourners of our people of Zion and Jerusalem. And we all say together, Amen. For greetings and announcements, our Men's Club President, Marty Rudolph. Marty?
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom. First, congratulations to Jen and Stu, the rest of the Shavits. And Ethan, I know I heard him Thursday morning. You'll have no problem tomorrow. Piece of cake. Okay. Just a few announcements. If you take out the pink booklet, it's pages of things going on as usual here. But some of the recent things, we have like Wednesday, the 17th of October is Cook for a Friend night. October 21st, the Men's Club is bringing in the candidates for Congress. Scott Wallace and Brian Fitzpatrick will be here. We'll have a great breakfast, and they'll each give their spiel and what their points are. The Sisterhood, October 23rd, has their paid-up membership with the big babka bake and buffet dinner, and that should be great. And as I said, there's all the education classes are starting the trope class again. Wednesday night, it's a great class. I took it, but whatever. And so Shabbat Shalom.
Listen, folks, it is so important that we vote in November, and we have an opportunity to hear from both of the candidates, as Marty just said, October 21st. Marty, if someone wants to make a reservation this week, how's the best way to do it?
Email, it's in the pink supplement, email me, and then I
Okay, because I tried to do it online, and it's not working. It took me to the Cantor, actually. And I didn't think No, I never actually sent it. You got it anyway? When I saw it said Cantor o Canto Romo, I said something got messed up here. But, okay, so put me down for one. Okay, thank you. Okay, so anyhow, you know what, so this is an opportunity to hear from both candidates. What you hear on the TV commercials can't possibly be all true. No one can be that terrible, both candidates. So come out and hear for yourself what they have to say. Come out and hear for yourself. Okay, great. So, Jen and Stu, Mazal Tov. We are so happy to be celebrating Ethan becoming a bar mitzvah, who will be going on, continuing in Tichon to confirmation class, following in his brother Ryan's footsteps. So you're part of a great family, Ethan, and we're really happy to be celebrating with you and the whole family tomorrow. Thank God all four grandparents are here, and it'll be great to celebrate with all of you. So just after the service, we'll all go into the social hall for the Oneg Shabbat, and I may be a few minutes late coming in. If somebody, out of a gesture of pure love, might hold a cannoli for me, because I am first going to hide this bottle of wine someplace. Little bit concerned about this guy coming back in. Okay, Adon Olam 128. Ethan, come on over here, buddy.
Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yetzer nivra le'ed nasa b'chefso kol azai melech shemo nikra azai melech shemo nikra v'yacharek yichlot hakol levado yimloch nora ve'hu haya ve'hu hove ve'hu yihya b'tifara ve'hu yihya b'tifara ve'hu echad ve'en sheni lehachshilo le'achvira ve'li reishi ve'li tachli ve'lo ha Yisra, Vehu Eli, Vechai Goali, Vetzor Chevli, Betzara, Vehu Nisi, Umanosli, Menakosi, Veyom Mekra, Menakosi, Veyom Mekra, Beyato Akid Ruchi, Beyet Ishan Veyaira, Beim Ruchi, Gebiyati, Adonai li velo ira, Adonai li velo ira. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach.
Good Shabbos, everyone.
Shabbat
Shabbat Shalom.
Don't forget your seat.
Jeff Rockhauer. Jeff?